Jardins d'ici et d'ailleurs, Gardens from here and elsewhere, a French docu-series. I've already seen 2 episodes, and they're marvelous. I mean, Gardens, what more do you need? It's also exhilarating, liberating, and so on, to take on this subject, this topic, because I don't expect anybody to really see what the note is about and then have a look. So I can talk pretty much whatever nonsense I want. And I do that. Spoiler alert, warning. There's a lot of nonsense here. And that's good, the liberation, because however little one expects somebody to engage with this corner of the internet where anybody, a visitor, can see just a few views or hits. Somebody's somehow by accident stumbling upon this, and after a few seconds he's gone. I say he because I expect men are that foolish. Women, no, I say. Nevertheless, some time ago, there was a comment. Somebody was not only around here, around these videos, but watching and getting upset because I went off subject. I didn't stay on the subject when he said that. So pressure from the audience of one, but still. I mean, he's gone in the meantime. He didn't like it, so now he knows better. But then with this thing, with the I'm free. I'm only talking to this wall. So anyway, it's a marvelous idea, wonderful documentary. It's on, for some reason, on TVR Cultural, on the Cultural State channel, which yes makes sense for some reason. Going off subject, spoiler. Outliers comes to mind. Classical Psychology by Malcolm Gladwell, which looks at the, I'd say, famous 10,000 hours of practice, exercise over 10 years, 3 hours each day, which are not the guarantee. I mean, you need some other things. If you're thinking basketball, you need to be tall. Well, huge to be there in forward, whatever the tactic is. You could play with the ball and be shorter, but that's still, I guess, it's short for their game, 80 centimeters. I know. So physical aptitudes would be a thing. I mean, you can't be made this way and say I played basketball or whatever sport professionally. Well, yeah, in the 5th league, or so there's that. But anyway, Malcolm Gladwell looks at the background, looks at rice, artificial rice, and finds that rice is the basis of subsistence in, I guess, most countries in Asia. And hence, you have rice which keeps you busy all the year round. They have a saying that 5 days, if you rise 5 days with the sun, fine. In other words, all the year round, with the exception of maybe 5 days, you're there with in the fields with the rice, which is very sensitive to a little bit more water, and it's compromised. A little less, and again, you don't have rice. So very demanding very demanding, and this is how they have this culture of work. There's a problem, more work, very, very. Indeed, in The Economist, there was a chart with how much people sleep. The Nordics, Netherlands, and so sleep, I guess, 9 hours or so on average, the most. Here, we're number 26 or so. But the Asians sleep less, much less, at least, because they're busy. So, in the West, and somehow including Russia, for the purpose of this topic, let's say, corn, maize, plants that don't have the same cycle. So, spring, summer, autumn, yes, busy in the fields, you have to work. But then in winter, so more relaxed and explaining the differences between West, East, from that perspective. So, gardens, plants, cultures are important. In this docu-series, we're invited in some very special gardens, some which have a record. The first one which had the first imported plants, speaking of these from America, I guess, in Europe, France in particular. Another one is creating new kinds of hydrangea. We're looking at the soil. If the soil has a pH, an acidity, which is at 7, then you have one color, 6.8. Then you have blue ones. You have how they plant one special kind of tree near the hydrangeas. There is a group of hydrangeas there, but they're not anywhere near what you see in this film, of course, which is extraordinarily beautiful. And the combination of architecture and paysagist, the landscaping, it's marvelous. It's enchanting, incredibly rewarding.